Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another video of Yamkela Manya Speaks Football. Hope everyone had a lovely day and your day is still going well, guys. Yeah, man. So tomorrow it's 8 o'clock. Tomorrow 8 o'clock we are playing not just any team, like Durban City. To you, if you don't know well, South African football could be any team. You could be thinking we're picking up another 3 points. We should be picking up another 3 points based on who we are. But tomorrow at 8 o'clock, we are playing against a manager, a coach in South African football, which has a lot of experience. If you are talking about the guy in South African football who has won it all, excluding the Champions League, and who has won the Champions League in South African football, I only know one coach, and that's Peter Msimane. This guy is in the same level as Pitso Mosimane. The only thing he doesn't have is just the Champions League. He plays mad football, he doesn't care. But he will still win you trophies. He will still have a stubborn team. I don't know what happened last year at Supersport. I have no idea what happened. As I said on one of my previous videos, I think one of the first videos I made when I was starting this channel, I said the reason why that's catastrophe. Which happened at Supersport last season. I think everyone had already heard from Stan Matthews that the club was going to be sold. I think they have had somewhere, somehow, and everyone was trying to save their careers because they knew, look, there's a possibility that everyone next season might be a free agent. So everyone started playing for themselves, and then the team suffered because this is a team sport. The moment people start playing as individuals, the team will suffer. I don't have any other explanation because look, Kevin Hunt, guys, like, this is one manager I know we're going to suffer tomorrow. He's going to play a low block and we're going to suffer because everyone knows you don't have a number 10. Everyone knows. But more on Kevin Hunt. Probably I'll speak about him as the video goes. But we will start with our manager, Katoso. Today, Katoso. Look, I'm starting to change my tune. I don't want Katoso to go. I fear what will happen when Katoso go. I feel like Mamelodi Sundowns will eventually become like Kaizer Chiefs. Will eventually become like a team which listens to its fans. I know fans are the people which bring in the money through merchandise and through match-going fans. But the moment the team starts to listen to fans, it's going to turn exactly to what Kaizer Chiefs has turned into. Against Barumo Kalanza, I was said that we scored one game and then we defended, and I hope tomorrow we don't do the same thing, but there's a possibility that we might do it. So that's why I'm saying the owners must not listen to the fans, but Katoso must also do something. It cannot be that we'll continue to score one goal and then we go back and sit back. Otherwise, Katoso will be fired. And once Katoso gets fired, we will get another coach. And then if the results start going bad, we will want that coach also gone. Which is, I feel like it will be a repetition of what's going on at Kaizer Chiefs. If you look at what Orlando Pirates is doing, look, I don't want to equate Mamelodi Sundowns with Orlando Pirates. But if you take a look at what Orlando Pirates is doing, Orlando Pirates does not listen to their fans majority of the time. They do things according to the way they see it will benefit the club. I feel like we are Mamelodi Sundowns who have been doing that and we should continue doing that. I was never like, look, I was never supportive of Michael Katoso from the moment he set his feet and in Gauteng at Chlorocop being announced as the Mamelodi Sundowns football coach. I was never happy with that guy. I had my sentimentals with Umangoba Mngqita, I won't want to lie. When this guy came in, I was a bit annoyed. Yeah, that's the right term. I was a bit annoyed. I was annoyed at the board, at the president, at the chairman, at everyone in Mamelodi Sundowns. I was annoyed. But eventually took us to the Champions League final and we lost it. I don't know how, but we lost it. And sometimes Katos is also stubborn with his team selections. Yeah, sometimes he's stubborn. And his style of play with this thing of his of sitting at the back, it's also an issue which is costing us a lot of points. So tomorrow I expect Durban City to sit at the back, But I do not expect us to sit at the back. I expect us to play football, and I expect us to play good football. I expect us tomorrow to win by 2-3. But I'll do the what do you call that, the predictions later on the after the starting 11. So that's what I'm expecting us tomorrow to pick up 3 points. I know everyone knows, even Katos, even Steve Compella knows that we're going to be playing against a team which is going to sit at the back. So what must we do? We must have a player which will be able to break that low block. Yes, Temba Zwane is still not fit. He won't play tomorrow. So how do we then break that low block tomorrow? That's how you show the people that you are a professional, you are a UEFA Pro license holder, by winning tough games like tomorrow. Where you're playing against an experienced bus parker. He's a bus parker, Kevin, and he will park the bus, the aeroplane, the train, whatever you want to call it. But tomorrow is going to be parked at the back, and it's going to take us. It's going to be very, very, very hard for us to be able to break that low block tomorrow. But we have to break it one way or another. That's what it is. We have to break it one way or another. But we will see tomorrow. Another snippet what Kat also said, which also annoyed me a bit. And this guy, let me rather read it. You know what? Let me rather read it. But this is from Katos. Katos states that here's the thing, written by Fastsport. Yes, guys. We are still trying to find the right connections and develop the capacity to get there. We believe so much in our players, but some of them are very young, and they can't cope with the responsibility of carrying a team like Mamelodi Sundowns that needs to win every match. It's important to know that the teams in the PSL reinforced themselves a lot. Just listen to that. Reinforced themselves a lot. And the competition is very hard. And if we need to find the right players so that we can move to being stronger, because the CAF Champions League is also approaching. This guy. I don't know what's going on with this guy. He says the competition has reinforced. How did they reinforce? By the same players you didn't want to use. Ombule, Maema, Richard. The same players you didn't want to use are the same players you're saying other teams have reinforced using them. But suddenly now those players are good enough to be our competition, but he didn't want to use them. He's the one who didn't want to use them. It's not the other way around. So when Masako leaves, it will also be a reinforcement to other club, which will then make that competition stronger, which will make us lose. He's saying the Champions League is approaching. They didn't know that the Champions League was going to approach. Doesn't he know that we need the number 10 because Ribeiro is gone, Zwane is being injured more often than not? Didn't he know that we need the number 10? He should have known that we need the number 10. Then how can you say PSL reinforced themselves a lot? How can he say that? I really have no idea what's going on with this guy. I really have no idea. But I don't want him gone. I don't want to lie. I don't want him gone. I want him to be fired because the board feels like he's not bringing in what they want from him. Not for us as fans to be the ones who say, no, this guy, wara. No. I wouldn't want it like that. I don't want Mamelodi Sundowns to turn into Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs will never become the glorious football club they used to be just because they started listening to their fans. And yes, they used to have a lot of favoritism from the referees. But we move from Mukato also. Other good news. We have signed a player from Cape Town City. I don't know how he's going to fit. We already have an issue with Ikram Reyners and Shalolile. But yeah, according to Lorenzo Coley, let me just read a bit. Mamelodi Sundowns have reached a club-to-club agreement with Cape Town City for the transfer of Jody Ashin. Deal subject to agreement of personal terms before the transfer deadline. Because I think it ends on Saturday or Monday. Yeah. So we have signed this guy. He's coming to the club and he's going to reinforce ourselves. Look, we go to the Champions League. We need the reinforcement. Hopefully, this is going to be the third marquee signing versus Pasatin, and then it's this guy, and we are still looking at that player, Massinho, the one Leonardo Cardoso Massinho from Brazil. We're still looking to sign him. Hopefully, we do get him so that we can be able to reinforce our club and challenge for the Champions League. Yeah, guys, that's all. We look at the starting 11. I don't think the starting 11 is going to be changed, excluding for Tapelo Morena. I think it's going to be Williams goalkeeper. It's going to be a 4-4-2. But I think this time he's going to play Tashak Matthews and Ikram Reina. I think Shalulile is not going to play. Midfield is going to be Silas, Jaden Adams, this guy, Ayende, and Mukwena. And backline is going to be Mutau. Mutau is going to be Koza, it's going to be Kibedu, it's going to be Motiba on the left, and then the goalkeeper is going to be Williams. I think that's going to be the starting lineup. The prediction of the score, look, we're going to win this game 2-1. 2-1, we're going to score, they're going to score, and then luckily, we're going to score maybe a penalty or whatsoever, because we're not even threatening. So, that's why I'm saying 2-1. We no longer that Mamelodi Sundowns used to put teams under pressure. We are no longer that Mamelodi Sundowns. Yeah, guys, that's enough. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button to be notified once a new video has been uploaded.